So Paul, you started jumping in to this story, and I can't wait for you to share this, because this is, whenever it comes from a personal nature, it's always stronger. And I know that because of working with my father. That's the thing that really blended me, or magnetically attracted me to working with family businesses. So tell us about the story of your family and the buy-sell agreement.
Well, I will tell you that I love to pull for the underdog. And family businesses, even though you've got some in the Fortune 100, family businesses are underdogs. There are lots of laws that are stilted against family businesses. When I was a young child, my grandfather was forced out of a company that he had co-founded. At the same time, my uncle was fired from that company, and my grandfather, it triggered the buy-sell agreement in the articles of incorporation, and it was for book value. This was a business that had been going on for 44 years at the time. So there was a lot of goodwill that didn't count. And, but you know how karma is. In the end, the son of my grandfather's partner, who basically was behind forcing him out, ran the company after that into the ground. So we were the only family that made any money or came away with any money, because that business went into Chapter 7, unfortunately. It was sad. It was sad for me to watch that, but we all knew what was going to happen. It just, it breaks your heart, but buy-sell agreements are very important documents. I look at them as some people call them the business prenup, but I don't think that's accurate. I think that a buy-sell agreement is more like a business's last will and testament, because there's gonna be some event that triggers that buy-sell agreement. And if you don't have one, then you're basically the business equivalent of dying intestate.
Right.
And we all know the problems that brings. And yeah, my next book is on buy-sell agreements for the layman. It's actually at the publisher right now, being developmentally edited, which is an interesting process. But no, it's so I always had a little chip on my shoulder when I worked on a buy-sell agreement, because all of the parade of horribles that could go wrong stayed at the fore of my mind. And I just was bound and determined to not let that happen to anybody on my watch.
Right. I love that. It's funny that you say that, because I'm working with a family right now that, one of the family members was asked to leave, and rightfully asked to leave. There was nothing wrong with that piece of it. It was, if you don't play nice in the sandbox, that makes sense. Right. The hard part, though, is that there was a difference whether that person was fired or they left. They were the ones that left. The buy-sell agreement treated it differently, but it still all came back to, like you were talking about, book value. And so, they've got one company that it's an asset heavy company. So it's depreciated like there's no tomorrow, but it's worth, fair market value is so different than what the book value is. And I just feel really bad, because that he's not being treated fairly. The family's feeling like, in their heads, because of the attorneys that they're dealing with, saying, we're going above and beyond to treat you fairly, because we're giving you the, as if, we fired you numbers, not the numbers, as if you left and you're the one that said you wanted to leave. And at the end of the day, I'm with you. I don't think book value is a fair, number to be working with.